Well, hello and welcome to another Business After Hours. And we got the three amigos right here this time. We would have a fourth one, but something came up on their end, and it's going to be the host of the next Business After Hours, which is coming up here next. Well, at the time we record this, it's next week, June 1st. June 1, kicking off the month with Business After Hours at the Raymond James business. Noah, can you tell us about Noah? Of course, is from Bay City Chamber of Commerce. What's Raymond James all about?
Yeah, so
Financial firm?
what's that?
Financial firm of some sort?
Financial, yep, a financial organization. They provide wealth management, capital markets, and asset management, stuff like that. If you're not familiar, they are located inside the Wells Fargo building, so at 10
Okay.
North Washington Avenue, um, Suite 300. But if you walk in there, there will be stuff directing you to the business after hours location. So that'll be on from 4 to 6 p.m. on June 1st.
So get inside the little atrium there and in the elevator, go up to the third floor.
That sounds right to me.
Oh, well, 304. I'm just guessing. That's
Yep.
where.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right. Yeah. Well, I know the Cooney brothers, the Bill and Shane, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Shane Cooney, Bill Cooney, Scott Westerman, and Casey Martin
Oh,
are
very
the
nice.
financial consultants for this Raymond James here in town. So they're going to be
Very-
hosting business after hours here.
Very well known guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You need money. There you go.
Yep. And I just talked to Bill, and I know that they're planning to do a bunch of different food and drink and stuff like that. So there should be something for everybody there. That'll be from 4 to 6 p.m. again.
Okay, very good. All right, June 1st, kicking off the month. Man, we just we're trying to get this whole big weekend plan. We're recording this on Wednesday before the big band festival weekend here. So if you watch this, after the fact, you can disregard all that. We're going to get into some band festival stuff too. But other than that, 4 to 6, June 1st. Same old stuff with the not the same old stuff with food. Usually there's some good eats there and drinks, and like you mentioned, and also the jackpots, all of that, right? The drawings.
Absolutely, yeah. Chance to win. I think we're up to $125 this month. So getting back up there again over that $100 mark. So be present at 5:30 to win that one, and we've got our 50-50 drawing as well. So yeah, there are lots of good stuff. June 1st.
And that's the only one for June, by the way.
The only one in June. Yep. And then the next one is July. And I want to say that is Nyakog hosting that one. So North Iowa Area Council of Governments.
Sounds very good. Before you know it, I mean, summer is just trying to get started, and it's going to be over.
I know it does. It flies. It flies.
All right, Jay, a band festival. You're going to be part of a lot of this stuff that's going on this weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be nice. The Friday night entertainment is going to be awesome. It's Elton John, Billy Joel. I mean, everybody knows the Elton John, Billy Joel song. Do you know who they are, Noah?
Yeah.
See,
I do.
if no one knows, then everybody knows because he's a totally different generation, Harry.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. And the cool thing too about that is it's not really just like a cover show. It's a tribute show. So they dress like them, they act like them on stage. So if you've never seen Elton John and Billy Joel before, like this would be a really this would be really close to the real thing. They kind of do their antics and everything on stage, and it's dueling pianos. So that's really cool too.
Yeah, aren't they out of Des Moines?
They're based out of Des Moines. Yep.
Yeah.
So Tony Bonenkamp is the one who plays Billy Joel. And he plays has played, I should say, in a variety of dueling piano groups in the Des Moines area. So, I know I saw him play in Des Moines a few years ago with a different group, but now he's doing the Elton John and Billy Joel thing, which is pretty popular in the area.
Go ahead.
I saw the original Billy Joel, Elton John down in Ames. In the
like
stadium,
the actual.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, been years ago.
You're dating yourself.
I'm kicking myself. You're dating yourself, and I'm kicking myself because I never had the chance, and I wanted to. Now I'm probably going to go to Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks up in Minneapolis.
Oh yeah,
later
I
on
did
this
see
year.
that. Yep, I saw that got announced. And Elton is still doing his farewell thing, isn't he?
I think he's done.
Is he done?
Is he done now?
Well, they always say they're done until
Well,
until they miss it or need more money. Whatever.
Right.
Aerosmith just announced their farewell tour too.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah. I'm going to go see them. That's what's fun about talk about cities. And, I mean, I know that we're talking about something local here in May City with the Chamber of Commerce, but the Twin Cities going to get me for that weekend because Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks on Friday, Vikings game against the Saints on Sunday, and Aerosmith is in St. Paul on Monday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's all in November.
It's a hat trick.
Crazy stuff.
Mhm.
Hey, before we get into deep with Saturday and Sunday and stuff for the rest of the band festival weekend, so what? Obviously, a lot of stuff going on downtown here with the demolition of the Kirk apartment building down here. Is everything? I mean, is there any stipulation at all going on for the band festival at all for downtown here?
Yeah. So no, the carnival will still be in the same place in that parking lot west of City Hall.
I see they were putting them up yesterday already.
Yep. So there's some activity going on there now, and that street just north of there, which would be 2nd Street, I believe. That
Mhm.
street will stay closed off, but that's because of the Kirk, is still being demoed right now. I know that construction crew who's working on the Kirk will not be working on that Friday because the carnival will be open, and just to enhance everybody's safety who's at the carnival and enjoying the festivities downtown. That construction crew will not be working on Friday.
Or
They will
Monday,
re-
for that matter,
or
either.
Monday. They'll
Yeah.
resume on Tuesday. So
Okay.
after Band Fest is over. So no stipulations. I mean, there will be like the regular street closures that happen with the North Iowa Band Festival. So a lot of the downtown area, including North Federal Avenue, will be closed. But that's because of the Band Festival, not because of the Kirk. So yeah, two different things, but everybody should still be safe. That was at the top of our mind, definitely, when deciding what to do this year. So
Yeah. Well, I tell you, they've done a great job. I mean, just watching them, a lot of people have been coming down. It's great to have our sidewalks open. They've been open since, I want to say Monday.
Monday.
It was when they opened up the sidewalks. So the businesses are open. They just you remember the roads are closed. And maybe you want to talk about parking a little bit, Noah, where everybody can park.
yeah, so we have a parking map on our website at nibandfest.com. It has a bunch of different areas in the downtown region that are highlighted that show you either 1 or 2 hour parking or 24-hour parking. Obviously, we know that the band festival activities affect some of the people who live downtown and park downtown, but won't be able to for this weekend. So that will be beneficial to them too. I know that, for example, like the principal parking lot, the Southbridge lower lot, and then those kinds of public parking lots will best be utilized during band festival weekend. So if you try to come down, First Street, that's going to be closed off starting at North Federal Avenue. So you're going to want to avoid that area as well as State Street.
Okay.
No, I know you're accepting things for registrations for band or parade entries. Have those picked up? Are we over 100 entries already?
Yeah, we're at with our total units in the parade. We're at right now. It sits at 111.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got a pretty big parade here this year. I was just working on the lineup map earlier and kind of squeezing people together and pushing people together, back on because people line up all throughout 3rd Street and even down by the Stockman House. So we're gonna have a huge parade this year. So excited about that. But like you said, yeah, definitely taking entries up until the day before the parade. You can find that parade registration on our website, nibandfest.com again. So
okay. And of course, there's a couple things going on too. Those buttons are going to come into effect. Well, they're in effect right now, but you're going to need them for another event going on about 2:00 on Saturday.
Yeah, so Morgan Miles, who is our Saturday night headliner, she's going to be doing a meet and greet actually at the Commerce Center from 2 to 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. So stop into the chamber or visit Mason City and get your band festival button.
Are you wearing that right now?
Yeah, look at that.
That's my MO.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Visit Mason City and the Chamber are both selling these buttons. That's just one of many things that you get with your button this year. So we changed up the buttons this year. They are $5, but with that you get, I think, 13 or 14 different discounts at local retailers, restaurants, things of that nature. So it really pays for itself. If you're going to use it, it really does pay for itself.
So if nobody has a button yet and they come down to see Morgan Miles and go, you need a button, they can purchase them right there?
Yep, they can purchase them right here at the Commerce Center.
Okay. All right. And what's that money used for?
Well, we're a nonprofit, so the North Iowa Band Festival is completely funded by grants, sponsorships, donations, things of that nature. So all of our funds that we receive goes back into the North Iowa Band Festival. So yeah, we're a 501c3.
So we can get great talent.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, I just thought I'd look ahead at 10 a.m. on Saturday. At the time we're recording this, it's Wednesday. At 10 a.m. on Saturday, sunny and 65. That's going to be perfect.
It will be perfect. Yep.
Won't be too hot.
Marching bands that are wearing all that, those uniforms, those hot uniforms.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect for them.
Well, and speaking of that, now that you've mentioned that, we're doing actually a new award this year. So we do an award ceremony following the parade to honor our Grand Marshal, Klempnauer Award winners, and then our marching bands who won in their categories and things of that nature. And to crown the king and queen, of course. And we are doing a new marching band award this year called the Spirit of Meredith Wilson Award. And it's going to honor esprit de corps, which means appearance, the way they look. Maybe it's a band who, wore their uniform and dressed really nice and looked really nice. And we're going to actually honor a band with that award this year and hopefully going forward into the future. So rather than just judging based on performance, we're going to have a special award judge basically on appearance.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And then Morgan, she goes on Saturday night at 7:30.
Yep. So Saturday night, Morgan Miles does go on actually we have her at 7:00.
Oh, I thought it was 7:30.
I think it's 7:00.
Okay. All right. We'll go with 7.
Yep. So 7:00 on Saturday night, Morgan Miles. Jay can probably talk a little bit more about her, but Nashville-based country artist who was on The Voice and just an incredible musician.
Well, the cool thing is she was actually here before The Voice. She was on our party barge. People loved her there, with the Kiss Country party barge. And then also she played at Matt's place over in Garner. She's played at the sports page in Mason City. And then she was supposed to play the sports page, and then she got on The Voice. She had to postpone that, and now she's going to be coming back and doing the full band on that Saturday night. So it's going to be awesome. And she's a sweetheart.
And I was just talking to our sound technician the other night, who said he was, he had done some research and was listening to her, and he was like, and our sound tech also is a musician, so he really understands this stuff, and he goes, she's got like a legit touring studio band behind her. I mean, these are like really good musicians. Morgan's a really good musician in her own right. And this is just going to be an awesome show. And that video of her audition on The Voice has over 2 million views on YouTube. So, yeah. So.
And Noah's got about 500,000 of them.
Yeah. Jay keeps coming into my office and I have to keep playing it over and over.
Yeah. So you never know where you're going to find her either, because she's going to be with me all day, I guess. We were just kind of talking a little bit ago and a couple of days ago, actually. And so, yeah, we got a few things.
Well, I think what's going to be fun is if one can say, because I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, where you saw somebody at a small festival like what we have, and then within 5 years, they're like known all over the place. Like you can, they're huge.
Yeah, that stuff happens all the time, especially in country music. I mean, Jay, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know who's going to come through. Florida Georgia Line sat in this studio in 2012.
Yeah.
And the girls just thought that they had no idea who they were. And I said, that's Florida Georgia Line. Well, who are they? I go, they got the song called Cruise. And they're hot. That's all the girls could say. They're hot. I go, well, okay.
Come on, we're saying that about this
Morgan.
gal. Morgan.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Well, you two guys are married, so in fact, this is kind of a fun thing. Everybody's going to find out. I did both of these guys' weddings.
Oh yeah, you did Jay's wedding too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, why do you sound so surprised?
Yeah. Come on.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. With all the second generation weddings I've done, you guys could be, that far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in the early 90s.
Yeah, 1993.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
30 years this year.
Yeah, it is. I know. So I want to party.
And I got married almost 30 years later in 2022.
That's fun.
Both of our weddings.
And that's why I did your wedding too. See, I'm just thinking about Jay the whole time.
Yeah.
I gotta keep these weddings 30 years apart.
Can't believe he's still married.
Yeah.
30 years later.
There you go. Give him some advice, Jay.
Oh God. Just keep working opposite schedules as the wife. You only see her for about a couple hours a day. It works perfect.
Funny how his wife, she's a lovely gal too, by the way, his wife, and she tolerates this guy meeting all these hot country gals.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Give it up to her.
All right. Oh, we should mention that the carnival keeps going even on Sunday, right? For the Fan Fest? Okay.
And actually through Monday too.
Oh, even Monday. Okay.
Yep.
So wristbands, right? For all the weekend?
Yep. Wristbands from Sunday. Well, so wristband day will be Sunday and Monday. But yeah, you can purchase a wristband, or you can, attend the carnival from Thursday. It opens at 6 to 8 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, it's open most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunday, Monday will be those wristband days. And our complete schedule for our carnival hours is on our website as well.
Oh, another question too that people have been asking about as far as downtown. There's going to be food trucks during the entertainment, right?
Yep,
what about alcohol?
Yes. So Fat Hill Brewing will be open. The deal with the alcohol is you can go into Fat Hill and you can purchase alcohol. They'll be open that night, or those 2 nights for to-go orders only. And you can walk in and you can purchase it, and then you can walk across the street to Central Park where you can open the can of alcohol, but you cannot open it in Fat Hill and then take it across the street because the street is not a designated drinking zone.
But the park is.
The park is. So
coolers allowed down there?
So we're really asking people to patronize our local business.
Sure.
Fat Hill Brewing is they do a lot with Band Festival. They actually give us proceeds from all of their alcohol sales over the weekend. They give us a donation back to the chamber. And so we're really, really encouraging people to patronize Fat Hill Brewing. So,
and this really makes sense because you guys, I don't know, you're too young, but I know that you've heard echoes from it. Jay, you know what I'm going to talk about. You've heard about it, but this really, and I don't even drink, so I don't care. But it has been an issue when we brought up beer gardens, I know, in the past for Band Festival, and nothing ever got established. So how cool is it that the businesses downtown, bringing it downtown, having it downtown, and you got businesses downtown that actually do all that serving for the adults that do want to have some of that, and really it's done right, and this is the way it should be done. Don't have to worry about a beer tent at all.
Yeah, absolutely. It does help, to give those local businesses a little bit of economic influx, during, and we really encourage people to not only seek out those food vendors and the food trucks and stuff that'll be downtown, but venture down to the plaza too. There's a few great restaurants down there, and a couple of them are actually on the button discount list. So, and Blue Heron is on the button discount list as well, and they're doing a really good deal. So we're really encouraging people to utilize those downtown businesses and businesses all throughout Mason City. And yeah.
And they love it. I know you talk to anybody on the plaza there, they love it. They love it.
Yeah, I mean, we hope, each year that each of those businesses see a large influx of people coming in. So
I just remembered one more thing here before we let you go. I had the question come up of drum lines. Is there a drum line this year?
no.
No, there isn't. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we have them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it was just in the parade or what the deal was. How many bands then total?
So we have 10 marching bands this year. We're up one from last year.
That's good. Okay.
So, but we are always formulating different ways to get people back at the band festival. And Jay is on the North Iowa Band Festival committee, so he knows. There was a large push this year to get more bands, and various band festival committee members actually made calls to schools in the area to talk to their band directors about participating. And so
I think, though, if maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but I want to say that schools want to be part of it. They just can't put it in the budget every single year. And it's really whoever we get, we might get, like a school that wants to do it every other year, but not every year, because it's got to be put in the budget, right? Bus driver, you got to get a bus here, you got to get the kids all involved. And it's after school.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a variety of factors, including the timing, the cost, and then another big thing that we've found by contacting these band directors is that a lot of these rural towns in our area actually have their own Memorial Day celebrations too. So,
see,
I mean, the school bands a lot of times are playing at those celebrations. And a variety of things, but you're right. There are a couple bands who come back every other year, and we do encourage them to come back by awarding them a travel stipend at the awards ceremony. So we pay them a little bit, but to offset the cost, but we know that it's more than that. So absolutely, yeah, a variety of things.
What band is coming the farthest this time around?
I mean, they're all pretty local. I would say maybe Osage.
Oh, okay. Half hour away.
Which is where you're from, right?
That's right. Home of the Green Devils, my friend. Yeah.
Yep.
All the good people came from Osage. Just so
yeah. The Garner Cardinals.
That's where you came from. Yeah.
And they'll be there too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Garner. People once in a while ago, well, it's Garner Hayfield Ventura. I said it is now. But it wasn't back when I went to school.
GHV,
just Garner back then.
Yeah, it was Garner Hayfield.
Okay, Garner.
So, but it's great. The Ventura is part of it now.
Yeah,
it made it even bigger. So,
where are you from, though, Noah? Where'd you go to school?
Mason City.
Oh, you did go to Mason City.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
There you go. Born and raised.
So all three of our alma maters will be participating in the band festival parade this year.
How about that?
Perfect. And of course, Mason City is going to be the front of the parade.
Right. Well,
I was.
The very front is the trombone fanfare, but they are the first marching band. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
And I never was in band. I sang. I was in vocal music. How about you, Noah? Were you in band? I bet you were, because you were in a band, right?
Well, I was in band, and I was in I played the trumpet in middle school. I didn't play throughout high school actually, and I really wish that I would have been in some sort of vocal choir, concert choir, whatever, something like that. But that's one of those things that I regret actually, is not doing that stuff in high school. So
see, I played the drums.
Did you?
Yeah. And then all of my wife, my two girls, and my son all were drum majors.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
So they got part of the drum.
Got some family going on here.
Yeah.
That's
so.
Did you play marching band drums, or did you play drums in your garage? I know
both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
You should have the Brooks family in the parade.
Yeah.
There's our drum line right there.
Drum line right there. Exactly.
Yeah, I played the quads.
Cool.
Or triplets,
It's just kind of hard to believe that I used to, obviously sing, and Jay used to play the drums, but we use our mouth to talk.
Right. Yeah, I was in vocal in school as well, but the only reason I did was just to go out for the girls. That's it. That's all it was. Honest to goodness, I cannot sing, Noah.
That's another story for another day, Noah.
Yeah.
I knew this kid when he was in high school.
Yeah, there's stories out there.
All right, Noah. So just a real quick review for those of you that actually waited to the end to listen to all of this stuff. That's awesome. We'll have video and audio for you on our websites. It's Business After Hours, Raymond James, Wells Fargo Building, June 1st from 4 until 6. And then, of course, this weekend is Band Festival. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.